Good morning, student. Welcome back to my class, English for grade 12, senior high school. I am Coach Ahmad Riwadi. Will be with you for about 20 to 25 minutes to continue our lesson this morning, listening comprehension. All of you have already done the exercise on short conversation, identifying location. There are 10 short conversations, and each conversation is followed by question and answers. It is time now to listen again to the conversations and discuss question by question. Let's start to listen to the conversation.
Part 3. Conversations. Strategy practice. Where? Directions. Listen to the conversations on the audio and then answer the following questions. Remember to use the language strategies described on page 67. Question 1 refers to the following conversation.
Fill it up with unleaded gas, please.
Would you like the oil check too?
Yes, and wash the windshield.
I'll check the tire pressure too if you like.
Number 1. Where are the speakers? Question 2 refers to the following conversation.
I don't know what to order. I could eat everything on the menu.
Why don't you try the tuna?
That sounds good. I love fish.
Save room for dessert, though. They have great pies here.
Number 2. Where are the speakers? Question 3 refers to the following conversation.
I'm sorry, sir. This section of the plane is for business class travelers.
I thought this was economy.
No, on this flight, the economy section begins at row 23.
That's why the seats were so comfortable.
Number 3. Where are the speakers? Question 4 refers to the following conversation.
I need to return this book to the library. It's overdue.
Could you check out a book for me?
Sure. Give me your library card.
Ask if I can have a 3-week loan rather than 2.
Number 4. Where will the woman return the book? Question 5 refers to the following conversation.
Most of our sweaters are imported from Hong Kong.
Do you make any in the Philippines?
Not yet, but we are talking with their officials.
Number 5. Where are the sweaters made? Question 6 refers to the following conversation.
I have a reservation for a double room for 2 nights.
And your name, sir?
Frank Jones, Jones, with the East Asia Import Company.
Yes, here it is. A non-smoking room on a high floor.
Number 6. Where are the speakers? Question 7 refers to the following conversation.
I lost my checkbook. Do I apply for a new one here?
Is your checking account at this bank?
Yes, my savings account is here too.
May I see some ID, please?
Number 7. Where is this conversation taking place? Question 8 refers to the following conversation.
We'd better hurry, or we'll miss our train.
Relax. Have another cup of coffee. We can walk to the station in 10 minutes.
Oh, good. There are trains every 10 minutes.
Number 8. Where are the speakers going? Question 9 refers to the following conversation.
Does your agency have any package tours to Hawaii?
Yes, we have a wonderful 7-day trip for only $945.
I hope that includes airfare.
No, just hotel.
Number 9. Where is this conversation taking place? Question 10 refers to the following conversation.
We'd like to rent a car for the weekend.
We only have one car left, and that's a compact.
That'll be fine. I'd like full insurance coverage too.
Full insurance and a full tank of gas.
Number 10. Where are the speakers?
Let's start question number 1 for conversation 1. Where are the speakers? A. At a gas station. B. In an elevator. C. In a kitchen. D. In an office. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of conversation 1. This is the script of conversation 1. The man says, "Fill it up with unleaded gas, please." The woman replies, "Would you like the oil check too?" The man says, "Yes, and what's the windshield?" The woman says, "I'll check the tire pressure too if you like." The question is, where are the speakers? To answer this question, let's focus on some keywords or some phrases. The keywords or the phrases are: fill it up with unleaded gas, the oil check, wash the windshield, check the tire pressure. From these keywords or phrases, we are very positive that the speakers are at the gas station. Question number 2 for conversation 2. Where are the speakers? A. At the fish store. B. At a restaurant. C. At the beach. D. At a party. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of conversation 2. This is the script of conversation 2. The woman says, "I don't know what to order. I could eat everything on the menu." The man replies, "Why don't you try the tuna?" The woman says, "That sounds good. I love fish." The man says, "Save room for dessert though. They have great pies here." The question is, where are the speakers? To answer this question, it is enough to understand what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, "I don't know what to order. I could eat everything on the menu." From this expression, we are very sure that the man and the woman or the speakers are at the restaurant. Question number 3 for conversation 3. Where are the speakers? A. In a theater. B. On a train. C. In a plane. D. In a grocery store. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of conversation 3. This is the script of conversation 3. The woman says, "I'm sorry, sir. This section of the plane is for business class travelers." The man replies, "I thought this was economy." The woman says, "No, on this right, the economy section begins at row 23. The man says, "That's why the seats were so comfortable." The question is, where are the speakers? To answer this question, it is enough to understand what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, "I'm sorry, sir. This section of the plane is for business class travelers. From this expression, we are very positive that the woman is the flight attendant and the man is the passenger. So, they are in a plane. Question number 4 for conversation 4. Where will the woman return the book? A. To the bookstore. B. To the library. C. To her friend. D. To the post office. To check the answer, let's see and read the script of conversation 4. This is the script of conversation 4. The woman says, I need to return this book to the library. It's overdue. The man replies, could you check out the book for me? The woman says, sure, give me your library card. The man says, ask if I can have a 3-week loan rather than 2. The question is, where will the woman return the book? To answer this question, let's see what the woman says in the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, I need to return this book to the library. It's overdue. It's very clear here that the woman will return the book to the library. Question number 5 for conversation 5. Where are the sweaters made? A. In the Philippines. B. In Thailand. C. In Hong Kong. D. In Malaysia. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of conversation 5. This is the script of conversation 5. The woman says, most of our sweaters are imported from Hong Kong. The man replies, do you make any in the Philippines? The woman answers, not yet, but we are talking with their officials. The question is, where are the sweaters made? To answer the questions, it is enough to understand what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, most of our sweaters are imported from Hong Kong. Imported from Hong Kong, it means the sweaters are made in Hong Kong. Question number 6 for conversation 6. Where are the speakers? A. At an import company. B. At a restaurant. C. At a hotel. D. At an airport. To check the answer, let's see and read the script of conversation 6. This is the script of conversation 6. The man says, I have a reservation for a double room for 2 nights. The woman says, and your name, sir? The man says, Frank Jones, Jones, with the East Asia Import Company. The woman says, yes, here it is, non-smoking room on a high floor. The question is, where are the speakers? To answer these questions, it is enough to understand what the man says at the beginning of the conversation. The man says, I have a reservation for double room for 2 nights. From this expression, we are very positive that the man is hotel visitors and the woman is the receptionist. So the speakers, or the man and the woman, are at the hotel. Question number 7 for conversation 7. Where is this conversation taking place? A. At a bank. B. At a bookstore. C. At a lost and found. D. At the library. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of conversation 7. This is the script of Conversation 7. The woman says, I lost my checkbook. Do I apply for a new one here? The man replies, Is your checking account at this bank? The woman says, Yes, my savings account is here too. The man says, May I see some ID, please? The question is, where is the conversation taking place? To answer this question, let's analyze what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation and what the man replies. The woman says, I lost my checkbook. Do I apply for a new one here? We are very positive that the woman here is the bank customer. And the man replies, Is your checking account at this bank? We are also very sure that the man here is the bank officer. So, this conversation is taking place at a bank. Question number 8 for Conversation 8. Where are the speakers going? A. To the train station. B. To the watch repair shop. C. To a grocery store. D. To a coffee shop. To check the answer, let's see and read the script of Conversation 8. This is the script of Conversation 8. The woman says, We'd better hurry or we'll miss our train. The man replies, Relax, have another cup of coffee. We can walk to the station in 10 minutes. The woman says, Oh, good, there are trains every 10 minutes. The question is, where are the speakers going? To answer this question, it is enough to understand what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, We'd better hurry or we'll miss our train. It means the speakers are going to the train station. Question number 9 for Conversation 9. Where is this conversation taking place? A. In Hawaii. B. At a travel agency. C. On a plane. D. In a gift shop. To check the answer, let's see and read the script of Conversation 9. This is the script of Conversation 9. The man says, Does your agency have any package tours to Hawaii? The woman replies, Yes, we have a wonderful 7-day trip for only $945. The man says, I hope that includes airfares. The woman says, No, just a hotel. The question is, where is the conversation taking place? To answer this question, it is sufficient to understand what the man says at the beginning of the conversation. The man says, Does your agency have any package tours to Hawaii? We are very positive that the man here is a tourist and the woman here is the travel agent. So, the conversation is taking place at a travel agency. Question number 10 for Conversation 10. Where are the speakers? A. At a driving school. B. At an insurance agency. C. At a car rental agency. D. At an automobile showroom. To check the answer, let's read and see the script of Conversation 10. This is the script of Conversation 10. The woman says, We'd like to rent a car for the weekend. The man replies, We only have one car left, and that's compact. The woman says, That will be fine. I'd like full insurance coverage too. The man says, Full insurance and a full tank of gas. The question is, where are the speakers? To answer this question, it is enough to understand what the woman says at the beginning of the conversation. The woman says, "We'd like to rent a car for the weekend." From this expression, we are very positive that the speakers are at a car rental agency. Well, students, that is the end of our discussion this morning. Thank you very much for joining my class. I would like to say very good luck, and I will see you again for the next exercise. See you.